Hey there everyone, Dr. Beth Westie here, and I'm gonna talk about 5 ways that you can reduce stress right now. This is coming after just a stressful, we'll say week. I'm gonna say week, I know it's only Thursday, but I'm gonna say week. My son just had surgery, just got home recently from surgery, from fracturing his clavicle, all these, so lots of excitement, lots of things going on, just, yeah. So I have been using these tools all day, every day, all week. And it's been really, really helpful for me. So I decided to share because I actually had some people reach out and knowing that oh my gosh, yes, things are crazy for you right now. They've been crazy for me. What are you doing to help manage this? I need help with this. This is getting out of control. Because when your cortisol levels increase and your body doesn't have a way to rein it in, bring it down, or recover from that, it has a really negative impact on a lot of other systems in your body. Nothing works by itself and is isolated. All your systems work together. So your cortisol levels are going to impact your gut health. It's going to impact how well you hydrate. It's going to impact how well you can recover, how well you can sleep, everything, literally everything. It's going to impact your hormones, right? So keeping these in check is one thing, but trying to do damage control is another. And sometimes it's easy to get caught in the cycle of, I just need to have a better mindset. I just need to not be stressed about this. Sometimes your body just has a response. It just has a response. So these tips here are not mindset tips to help you decrease your stress. They're tips to help your body calm down so that you can get to a space where you can really work on the mindset piece. I mean, I'm sure you guys have had that before, right? You're like, oh my gosh, I'm so stressed out right now, or this is happening. I really got to do this, this, and this. How do I get ahead of this? How do I do this? Dang it. This right here. Help your body. Bring it down. That's how you get ahead of it. Yeah. So first thing that I've got listed on here is red light. Now, red light is hard to show on video. It's a specific red light therapy that helps cellular repair, helps mitochondrial activity in your cells, decrease inflammation, all these other things. So it physically will help your body. Another thing that is beneficial for having a literal red light, especially at night, is you can also use things like red lens glasses. I literally got these off of Amazon. They're like party glasses. Now, you don't have to wear them over your current glasses. We'll just swap these out because I'm fancy. There. Red lens calms the midbrain. And that's sometimes where those thoughts just spin and spin and spin and spiral. So I have a few pair of these around my house actually. And I keep these in my office, and I have some for the kids and then some for when I need to go to bed at night if I want to read in bed or something like that. Everything is visible. It's just all red, right? But this is what helps calm the midbrain. You can wear these for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. This is something that when we have to do homework sometimes where we're having feelings about it a little bit, pop these on one of my kids. Have them bring it down. Yeah, it's amazing how these work. Safety tip, do not drive with these. You cannot see red lights. These are for at home only. Because that will add to your stress. If you're driving in these, don't drive in these. But this is really helpful overall, right? Just wearing red lens glasses, or you can use a red light therapy. So yeah, these are like $10 on Amazon. There you go. That's the first thing. Adaptogens. I did a whole video talking about adaptogens and herbs and how these help really keep your stress levels in check. This is one of my favorite adaptogen blends here. This is powdered on the go. I was just talking to somebody today about how I keep these in my purse, in my bag. So if I'm out somewhere doing something and I'm like, oh dang, this just happened, right? Like as a busy person, sometimes things just happen. You have to react and respond. And then you're like, dang it, I don't have anything to help me. I don't have a tool with me to help me manage stress. Here you go, on the go. Otherwise, this is like my all-time favorite adaptogen adding this into shakes. You can add it into your coffee if you want. It changes the flavor, but some people like that. Some people don't. It's up to you, right? You can add it into smoothie bowls, whatever. Just getting this in every day is really going to help your system manage stress, and it's also really helpful for your hormones. Got to keep that estrogen and progesterone happy too. Yes. Okay. Essential oils. So these are just two different blends that I really, really like. These are designed to help your mood. Oftentimes either a citrus is very uplifting and energetic for you. Copaiba is really helpful. So these blends will have citrus and copaiba in them, but it's really helpful for, tonifying your stress response. And then there's other scents that have more of a wood smell, like tree or forest. That's very grounding and centering. Yeah. So just depending on, so I have different blends of different things that I use as tools. I mean, sometimes I use both of them at once, not very often, but I'll use usually one over the other depending on how I'm feeling. If I'm feeling stressed and really down, I'll use a citrus blend to help bring me up. If I am really like, oh my gosh, my brain is spinning and I need to bring it down here, I'll use a wood, like a forest, kind of blend. This isn't Christmas tree like, but it reminds you of like a forest after it rains, that type of a thing. Very grounding and centering and calming and soothing. So that's what some of these blends are. Very, very helpful. And if you're wondering now, like, okay, do I do just one at a time? Do I do all of these? It depends. I've done all of this today. I don't know if you can hear this right now because I have it on quieter in the background, but whenever I do like emails or work or anything when I'm not on calls or doing videos or something, I have music going in the background right now. Yeah, I'm not sure if you can hear it. But you can start with one of these things and then add more to it, right? If you're like, okay, woo, stressful, get my red lens going. Okay. Oh, need another serving of adaptogens. Did that help? It helped. You know what? I need to bring things down. Let's get this going. Don't use it like that. That's not right. You can diffuse it. You can use a carrier oil like coconut oil or something and put it on topically, things like that. And then dry brushing and CBD. So I put this in. This is sort of like body work stuff. Again, when your physical body is stressed, work on your physical body. Stress will go to your muscle tissues. Why? Because that's the fight or flight response where you're like, what's happening? What's happening? Oh my gosh. Oh. So your shoulders tense, your neck is going to get tight, your diaphragm doesn't work as well, so you're not getting deep breaths in. That's a physical thing. So dry brush. This is great for lymphatic drainage and everything else, but it's also just really soothing for your system. So I do dry brushing. This is something I teach in the 12-week challenge. This is something I talk to women about all the time. You start from the outside, 5 or so strokes in one area, just lightly. It's like very lightly petting the skin. It's going to stimulate your skin, it does brush off like dead skin cells. So I'm not going to do like a lot of dry brushing right now because I don't want dead skin going everywhere. I usually do this in the bathroom, like in the shower, in the tub. I'll dry brush and then shower, so I'll whatever. But again, if you're doing this in between stuff, like, oh my gosh, my neck is so tight. My neck is going to get really red now from doing this. Just dry brush everything, dry brush it. Don't do it on your shirt. You have to do it on skin, but dry brush all these places to help stimulate blood flow. That's going to help the tissues warm up and just feel more loosey-goosey, right? Just easier flowing. And then after that, not at the same time, but after that, I like to use, this is my favorite CBD cream. This is really, really helpful. And this is I actually was putting this on my son's fracture. This was really, really helpful. Because he, especially today before he went in for surgery, he couldn't have any pain relievers leading up to surgery. And it was painful. I mean, it was shattered a ton. So I very gently put this on the skin and it really took away a lot of the surface pain that he was having. It was really helpful, but this is really helpful for that tension, for that tightness that you're feeling. Yeah, and I like this one too because it has lavender in there. Lavender is also very calming and soothing and is in oftentimes a lot of essential oil blends. But this is really bioavailable, absorbs right into the tissue, and does help you know, it alleviates pain, it relaxes the tissue, decreases inflammation, all the wonderful things. But yeah, this company is amazing. So yes, so there's that. The last thing on here is just breathing. And again, listening to music. You just go to YouTube. Go to YouTube, type in 528 hertz music, and things will pop up. 432. Other suggestions will pop up on different, you know, music. Whatever feels good to you to listen to. Sometimes I listen to whatever pops up first. Sometimes I listen to a few before I find one that I'm like, oh, this feels good right now. And I can't tell you why I would it would feel better than another one to listen to. I don't know, but it does. Listen to that one. There's some that I love and they're my favorite, and I save the YouTube link, or I save the I saved that one. A page, I favorite it. I don't know. Something technology. You young kids can tell me what that is. But I'll save that to listen to again and again. Some of my favorites. But breathing, and you can follow, this is a 5-7-8. Just an easy thing to follow. It's breathing in for a 5 count. So as much as you can, like fill your lungs as much as you can in a 5 count. Now again, you don't want your shoulders coming up. You want it to be belly out as much as possible. And then you hold it for 7. So and then out for 8. And when you get to 8, I can't talk and do this at the same time. When you get to 8, you should be like all the way out of the air. And that's it. 5-7-8. 5-7-8. That is a specific breathing pattern that is calming for your nervous system. Calming, bringing things down physically. Now, do you have to do this for an hour? No. Even doing it for like 3 minutes. And I'm not even like a specific minute type of person. So today, when I was like, oh my gosh, whoa, right? Because it's like, I'll be doing fine. Okay, I've got this managed. And then something else happens. I'm like, oh, okay. I gotta go to another tool. So I was sitting there, I was diffusing essential oils. I had my adaptogens. I had my glasses on. I had my CBD, and I laid on my floor in my office with my music going, and I go through this 5 times. And that's really, really helpful for me. Really, really helpful to go through this pattern a certain number of times. And then I kind of reassess, okay, is that good? Okay, I'm good. Or should I do it a couple more times? Maybe. Okay. Yeah. I don't use a timer a lot. You can. I just don't, because for some reason the timer going off is like, you know, like alert, alert. I'm like, I'm coming out of it. I want to like show up at my next task just all like mellow and feeling really good. And I want to bring that same, you know, mindset right into composing another email or whatnot. But these are my top 5 things. And I have done all of them today. Now you absolutely can like take an Epsom salt bath and do other things, stretching, yoga, meditation. Yes, absolutely. Like this is not exclusive. These are just quick things that I can use within 5 minutes that help me bring my, cortisol levels down and help me feel better so that I can mentally get a handle on what's going on. So that's what I got for you guys today. Let me know if you have any questions. You can always comment below. If you're not comfortable commenting, feel free to message me privately. Other resources I have for you are my books, The Female Fat Solution and The Female Menopause Solution, talking all about how to eat for your hormones and your cycle. These are on Amazon. I also have my YouTube channel, which is called Dr. Beth Westie, and then my podcast, which is called The Female Health Solution. I've got some amazing episodes coming up, so make sure you subscribe there. And then let me know if you guys want me to do a deep dive on something. I'm more than happy to talk about, any other thing that we've gone through here. But again, a lot of these things are places to start. And if you're really looking to deep dive, this is where I do one-on-one work with women, or, a group. I have a group program, which is called the 12-Week Challenge. So let me know if you need any other info. Otherwise, I will see you guys later.